is looking to cash in the winning ticket and hoping that big horsepower and finely tuned driving skills is going to be what this rookie needs to tame the Chevrolets.
And I had heard about the Optima challenge from Terry at Vorschlag, and he's been, singing the praises of the event. Car guys, you have to come out and do this.
We laid the pony car challenge out there.
It kind of was my tipping point.
The whole goal was to entice people to come, maybe entice some passion to come and try and beat us.
David drove 802 miles to be here in Michigan, and don't get me wrong, Terry Fair definitely gave him a little bit of the Optima fever, but there were 3,000 other reasons why he made the trek from the little town of Shirley, Massachusetts. Dude, you're a Yankee and you traveled all the way down
That's
here?
That's right. I traveled all the way here to get Ken's money.
About? That's weird, right?
Yeah, I know. I'm here to get Ken's money. I knew I had to come out here and get some of the right parts on, and then I had to drive the hell out of the car. Being super competitive at this level of competition requires precise inputs at every level.
He's very smooth with his hand inputs, and once he made the throttle modulation fixes, because he has so much power going to the ground, that's most of the people are making the same mistake.
If you make one mistake, whether you put too much power into a corner and you slide out just a little bit, takes you like 0.1 seconds to recover, you're already off your game. I know that Ken is basically the titan of the event.
Ken Dwaite's new Z28 is showing promise, but the dominance is not here today that we're used to seeing and that, quite frankly, everybody was expecting out of this machine.
For me, was a total mystery. Had no idea how it was going to go.
This is my first time ever road coursing.
I'm actually trying to stay really calm right now, but, underneath it's like an iceberg, below the surface of the water. If you aren't ready as a driver to maximize the performance of the machinery, then you're doing yourself and the car a disservice. It responded positively to going fast. It wanted to go fast, and if you have a well set up car by people who know what they're doing, you'll get it in a car and get a sense of that immediately. And it was like an unbelievable rush. And then coming up out of that last turn as you come onto the oval, and you're just flat out on the oval, and all the load of the car is on that front right tire, and you're going through in your head the checklist, like, okay, did I tighten down, that front right suspension parts, thinking about all the stuff that could go wrong.
I look at different scenarios. I have to win the road courses. There's just nothing else to do but I have to go win it.
Here's the battle that is well magnified. David Tayo has 3,000 dollar signs dancing in his head and totally accepts the fact that he's never driven this car on a road course in his life.
You're taking corner speeds like 3 times faster than autocross, especially that banking. I have a newfound respect for the NASCAR guys that go through that, because I'm chickening out at like 125, 130, and they're doing 200 through that.
It's Michigan International Raceway. It's like the fastest track on the NASCAR circuit besides Daytona. So now, what's going to happen? That's in the back of a driver's mind.
We are working very hard inside those cars to make them go fast.
He may be far off of Danny Bob's fast time of the day, but determination and a very fast, powerful combo in that Mustang are enough for 6th in the GT class. And that might be enough to cash in as Dwaite continues to have issues.
I am happy with the car. Unfortunately, we're going to lose $3,000 today. I took Ken's money.
Did you really?
Yeah, seriously, yeah.
I'm jealous. I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. It's pretty awesome.
It's going to be hard to hand over the money, and it's not just about the money. It's the losing part that I don't like.
Yeah, and I asked you a minute ago, I said, so is the car wore out? And you said no, but you were.
Yes, yep. A lot of seat time, a lot of late nights. But hey, it's I can't think of a better way to not get any sleep than coming out here and road coursing all day and just driving the hell out of a car.
You're the winner of the Pony Car Challenge. So that means that you won $3,000.
It's no secret, we have a bigger budget than most people and have the best equipment out there. So for him to pull that off had to have been, you know, David versus Goliath, and you know what? He did it. David was a pretty smart guy too, David Tayo. And I was more than happy to write that check on his back on the winner's podium.
I didn't even have a clue that like Vegas was even a possibility.
You have also been chosen as the K&N Spirit of the Event Award winner. You are going to Vegas. Compliments of K&N Coulters.
So, David, my question to you is, are you willing to go to Las Vegas for the Ultimate Street Car Challenge?
Yes, I am. Yeah, I mean, what am I going to say? No? I mean, it's just one of those things where it's an opportunity like that comes along and you can't turn anything like that down. No way.
Which is better, the helmet and the invite or the $3 grand?
The helmet and the invite, to be honest. I mean, I don't want to...
That's the car guy you need to be.
When that happened, it was just unbelievable.
You know what, dude? This is probably a once-in-a-lifetime thing. You know, this is something that coming from all the way from Massachusetts. Dude, man, it's something that is so cool. You're going to go out there and you're just going to really, you know, the friendships you like and everything else, it's off the charts, man. It's really cool.
Definitely a lifetime memory for sure. In my mind, every car has its own personality once it's put together at the factory. That car is your expression of your own personal freedom and personal taste. You know, that car takes you where you want to go, does what you want it to do, and in a lot of ways that car is a reflection of who you are. That car is who I am. I bought the car originally when I came home from Afghanistan. I was looking at all sorts of cars when I was overseas, and Ford was releasing the Boss, and it was supposed to be the end-all for Mustangs designed for road racing and cornering. I've always liked Mustangs, and I knew this is the one I had to have, so I'm not going to say I spent all my money from the year over there, but it was pretty close. To a car guy, that's worth it. In the end, you can't take money with you, so, and life is short and precious. If anything, being overseas has taught me that, and, you know, we're here for a good time, not a long time, so make it a good one.